Hey, hi everybody. Lance here, back aboard the Mary Grace. I'd take a little time to try and catch up with what's been going on. It's been quite a while since the last video, and you see where it goes from here. I've been wrestling with repairing and replacing the bowsprit, and I thought I'd talk about that a little bit and show you what's going on with that. And stand by. All right, so let me grab this puppy here because they're going to need that. Alright, so the bowsprit was rotted. If you go back to past videos, you'll see that it was. And I took the time and cut out and chiseled out all the rotted wood. And I replaced everything with cedar planking. And it is glued together with 5200 and screwed together in overlapping form. And we've got the strength back and everything's tied back into the deck. The day sail anchor was a real issue. That's this guy here, because he goes in on an angle and it was tough to get that angle, but finally got it. And that's back in secure. And then there's this bollard, which is new. And it's new because the old one, which is right here, we can show that a little bit right there, was giving me a fit because these holes, where's my other hole? There's one, and there's one. There we go. Okay. The bars that went through the deck came up short with the new planking on, because the planking is a little bit thicker. And trying to match this up became impossible. Nothing in the U.S. would fit these threads. And after several weeks of trying to get and find something that would work right, I just finally gave up and found out that it was probably Old English threading from back in the early 70s or even before that, which is really different, a little bit different than what we have today from the metric system. I mean, the new one has M16 bolts going through, and this was supposedly a 12, maybe a 13, but nothing would line up and match with the pitch of the thread. So, like I said, I finally gave up on that, and just bought a new one and got the matching rods, and now it's finally done and I get to move on to a new project. It was tough trying to get up in this corner where the bow is, and that is glassed up underneath. And then I made some repairs further up and repainted everything, and that's done. That is done. So now I get to move on to a new project, and that's already been started, and that's working the aft head. And the aft head was so rotted, wound up, I got some help from a friend, and we just tore the whole thing apart, and needed to finish this bowsprit. Here we go. All right, so we tore it apart, and now it's time to vacuum and clean it all up, repaint, and then see about rebuilding it. Still got a wall to deal with, and I'm scratching my head on that, but I'll figure that out eventually. And we'll just take it from there and see where it goes. Was at the boat show this past Friday, and it was outstanding as usual. And it was a real pleasure to meet some of our YouTube friends at the YouTube booth and get to talk with them. What they do, all the YouTubers always have something to contribute, whether it's good or not so good. Either way, they show the good times and they show the bad times, and when things break and what you got to do. And it's not going to last forever, so you got to be prepared to fix things. But it was a real pleasure meeting everyone, and we'll see where it goes from here. All right, thanks guys. Bye.